We have an interconference affair lined up. For you today as the Boston Celtics come in for this one. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Pass to Tatum. The three doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. Taken away by Williams. And here is Brown from the baseline. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
On defense, Utah. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. Fades away. And no good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And here is Mitchell. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Williams. Back to Tatum. To the inside. Brown. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, man, the awareness and the IQ of Horford look so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Mitchell in the corner. Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Launches a three.
Okay, great contest right there by Smart. Perhaps the premier defensive guard in this league.
Down low. And the dunk by Horford.
Timeout.
Assist from
the D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Jazz trail by 5. It's Bogdanovich on the wing to stop the run. And they recovered. Conley with a wide open look. Another miss by Utah.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Smart wide open. He fires.
Smart.
Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Mitchell. From the arc. Good work defensively by Smart. And here's Tatum for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Conley gets the bucket.
Oh, tricky at navigating his way around the defense. Conley's floor sensibilities are very impressive.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the Jazz with possession following the bucket by the Celtics. And stolen by Tatum. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Finished off the break.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the 3. Rebound Boston. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the dunk by Horford.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. They're jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. Jazz trail by 9. Mitchell outside. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And so it's Boston. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Brown wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got 7.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3 ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Celtics leading by 12. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
And from day one, there was no doubt about Hassan Whiteside's ability to impact the game with his defense.
Yeah, he's one of a handful of guys who can rack up a triple-double using rejections as one of the stats. I mean, he makes guys think twice about driving the lane when he's on the court.
And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just grab a roll in the team.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Good work defensively by Horford.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
He's looking for Williams and finds him. It's deflected, and they get it back. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. The wide open look here for Ingles. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Both teams will make substitutions. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Schroeder looking around. Pass to Williams. He can't get that one. So Utah will take it the other way. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Now their upside, in a lot of people's view, remains. David, thanks. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Butler. Has Ibuki with the ball. And he jams it with authority.
Excellent setup by Clarkson. I mean, hits his teammate where he can do something with it.
To the left wing. Here's Cantor. Nice ball movement by Boston. Schroeder. Again, the miss by the Celtics. On offense, here are the Jazz. They've got a 10-0 run going. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
2 minutes remaining.
Utah trailing here.
2 minutes.
Another shot. And Clarkson with the layup. Clarkson's got 7 points.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
The kick out to Brown. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Brown's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Boston.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
Strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism, and he plays with tremendous pride.
That's his
The
second
officials
personal
are all
foul.
over that one.
He's 0-2 at the line in this one.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
So he gets them both. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Horford. In the corner, Tatum with it. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Gobert with it.
Celtics foul. Robert
And guys, let's
Williams.
get your take on the scoring
That's
breakdown
his
for
third
the
personal
Celtics.
foul.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them at early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Both good from the line that time.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And so it's Boston with it. It's a three-point game.
Well, the near 7-foot wingspan of Jaylen Brown, I mean, the hops. Now, this is a guy who can dunk on anyone.
And here's Conley outside. Rebound, Boston. Outside, Smart. It's stolen by Gobert. Poked away. Williams with the steal. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Jaylen Brown.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Here's Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Brown. The three from Tatum. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Celtics leading by 7. On the wing, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Fires the three. O'Neal with the rebound. Here's Conley.
Celtics
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, he's not scared to go in amongst the trees. Conley's athleticism down inside helps draw the defense into him.
And Conley drops them both.
So his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Pass to Horford. Good D by Bogdanovich. Jazz trail by 5. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got 6.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when these guys are going to come.
Marcus.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Right side, Bogdanovich. 17-foot shot on the way. Shots good by Mitchell.
With the assist.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Stolen by O'Neal. For the lead. Mitchell. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Tatum drives in. Outside, Smart. Pass to Horford. Over O'Neal. Horford's shot is good.
Horford.
He's got 7.
Now, look, it's never easy to stop Horford. I mean, mainly because he's so strong and able to shrug off the deep.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
And the Jazz call time here. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Substitution.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Butler. Now Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. Ingles, that's for 2. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Celtics leading by 4. Here's Schroeder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly, and he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Butler. Ingles with the ball. The Jazz again can't hit it. Here's Hernan Gomez.
New call from Jared Butler.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Taking 2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Jazz trailed by 6. Outside Butler. Bogdanovich inside. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Outside Butler. Left side Clarkson. Over Richardson. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Utah calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your chance, dancers. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your chance, dancers. Coming on the floor for Mitchell.
Celtics leading by 6. Pass to Ganner. Gobert brings the double team. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Here's Schroeder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal
Great use of the
foul.
pump fake. I mean, Schroeder using the defender's aggression against him.
Well, Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Schroeder hits them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Ingles off the drive. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. .52 seconds left in the third. Nobody near Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder.
Sinks the triple.
3.
Schroeder's got 7 now in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Clarkson taking his time here. Butler on the wing. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Shoots over Kansas. Gobert can't hit.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Richardson gets a wide open look.
Josh Richardson.
The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jazz trailed by 12. And the Jazz call time here.
With the timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
So both teams making some changes here. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Jason Tatum.
Okay, David, thanks.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Here's Mitchell. And that one drops for him.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Round with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. And stolen by Whiteside. Mitchell wide open. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
Here's Tatum. Drops in the layup for 2.
Tatum.
And the Celtics lead by 12.
How about the balance from Tatum? Now, look, he absorbed the contact like a champ and scored despite it.
On the wing, Mitchell. Stolen by Smart. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Smart on the wing. Pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
That'll be a backcourt violation.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Brown outside. Pass to Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
I mean, what I appreciate about Horford is his unselfishness. I mean, he brings a veteran team-first mindset to the table.
Here's Conley. And there's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Personal foul.
That one on Horford. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Williams. Rebounded by the Jazz. To the paint. Here's Gobert. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Brown. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. The kick out to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Brown. It's stolen by Gobert.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Conley.
2 minutes.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. And the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
They double-team Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
It's Brown with the drive. Gobert with the block. Inside. Here's O'Neal. And the rejection by Tatum.
Utah foul.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
.43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Back to Smart. For the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
4-3.
And the Celtics lead by 14.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Smart. Driving in.
Marcus
He gets that one.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's good.
In the bank, show you how to make them pay attention when they ain't. Say what they gon' do, but they don't do it cause they can't. Make them bounce, rock, shake, dance on the plate, call it strawberry cake. Try to stop my play, sorry you a little late. Tell them one time, baby, I don't like to wait. It's a tune up, wrist on swim, I done blew up. Details, nice touch, so what? You can't yay me, I'm hard to interrupt. And anyway, like I was saying, when the bag match your words, you can tell that I ain't playing. Red carpet with a clutch, black card when I'm paying. Not too young to be a boss, top floor, we'll be staying. I be laced up in Louis, just left from Gucci, bougie and I'm choosy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dip down in Prada, got it from my dada. Hustle like my mama. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. I'ma show you how to put some zeros in the bank. Show you how to make 'em pay attention when they ain't. Say what they gon' do, but they don't do it cause they can't. Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. Dance on the plate, call it strawberry cake. Try to stop my play, sorry you a little late. Tell them one time, baby, I don't like to wait. Make 'em bounce. 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 Make 'em bounce.
Peace be under you, mind frame, you don't speak, sup with you, time change, front door, always open, come on in, certain rooms, it's off limits if you trouble in, I can spot it like computers, you ain't got no drive, you just wait for me to boot up, I keep hope alive, on my shoulders is my future, I'm coaching the team, got no players left to suit up, put me in, Hall of Fame, but off the wall, a flower grew in the shade, in front of y'all, a power move, if you want some credit, now forget it, ain't no water under bridges, I get wetted, I'm repellent, shower proof, keep it clean, until I can, I take it there, never been, but confident, I make it there, harmful or you harmless, I keep calm until you aren't, we aiming at each other, overcome it, I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared, one let it fear, while the other one dead, along came a chance, neither one of them to share, are they aiming at each other or the air, go ahead, just shot, just shot, just shot, just shot, you don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not, you don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. Peace be unto you, mind frame. Now you speak what you need. Times change, penthouse to the lobby. If you think that you somebody who can't hold an open door, well then history gets copied. If you poor long enough, or you rich for a while, you think it is meant to be. Turn your status to a style. Take a job, take a job, take a. I'm just trying to lift my burden and your loss. Gets it light, is there a habit or a law to break? Be accountable, countering what y'all can say. If I get caught, my only thought is who I call to pay. It doesn't matter if it's right, it wasn't wrong today. But by tomorrow, wonder bridges where the water lays. Why bring it up, just let it go, we get along that way. But if you stuck, I build a moat. You run, I run ashore. You need a boat, I budget cut and lead you all astray. I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared. One lit fear while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them could share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, shot, 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 shot. You don't know somebody to somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody to somebody who you're not.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Nuggets taking on the Hawks. For the Nuggets, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Hawks, Nuggets is coming up next, and we'll be right back. Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside.